Yo, it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. I'm gonna be bringing you a little, I think it's like a 50 kill game on Cove by me on Xbox. Shot is not totally on point because it is on the Xbox, and I'm mainly a PS3 player, so you know how it is. But whatever, still gonna do a little bit of work here in this gameplay, so I hope that you guys definitely enjoy it. It's gonna show off the new map a little bit. And yeah, that's all it is. Just some fresh images of the map and videos of the map for your viewing pleasure. Your viewing pressure. Well, I don't know how to speak. For your viewing pleasure. That's why I did this. Also, the second gameplay is by my buddy Loppy Pockets. I want you guys to check him out and subscribe to him. He's going to be linked on screen and in the description below. In the second gameplay that you're going to see, he gets like 67 kills or something, 66 kills I think, with the M27. So, pretty cool gameplay. Definitely check him out and subscribe to him. And today is a Q&A video. As always, you guys love this and I love you guys. And, oh wait, one more thing. Before we get all the way into it, my sister just made a Twitter. You know my sister, she's in my vlogs. You guys always want her in more videos for some reason. Whatever, my sister made a Twitter and all that stuff for you guys. And she's actually going to be making she's going to make a YouTube soon. Alright, so here's what I need you to do. I tweeted her link out before on my Twitter, and she has like 40 followers right now. I wonder how many followers she can get. Can she get over 100 followers? I'm going to link her Twitter in the description below. Her Twitter name is @StayNautical. So check her out, follow her, and tweet at her. Tweet her lots of nice things. I will link her Twitter in the description below. So that's two things. Go subscribe to Loppy Pockets if you like his gameplay. He's a nice guy. And follow my sister on Twitter. Alright guys, let's get into the gameplay. Into the commentary rather. About, not the gameplay, about the questions. What's up, flows? Don't you knows I love all of you. Oh, and also I pre-ordered Battlefield 4, Killzone 4, and Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox, or sorry, for the PlayStation 4. Also, I'm thinking about getting a part-time job at GameStop for funsies. I think it could be fun. First question from KDanH712. First, hey, you are first. Thanks for getting here early, my amigo. What did your parents think about you starting YouTube? That's my question. Well, when I started YouTube, I kind of didn't tell anybody about it until, because I started making montages at first, and then once I started doing commentaries, once I had about 100 subscribers, I told my dad about it because I was proud that I hit 100 subs, and besides that, I kind of kept it a secret a little bit, and when I would do my commentaries, if you go back and watch my old commentaries, I'm being quiet right now because people are sleeping, but in my old commentaries, I used to be so quiet. I used to talk like this just because I didn't want anybody in my house to hear me. You know, I didn't want them to hear me talking because they'd be like, "Who are you talking to?" And it would be really weird to explain to them that I'm talking to internet people. Like, I don't know how I would go about doing that. I would feel awkward. You know what I mean? But after I got a couple subscribers, I totally my mom found out, obviously, because I was buying like equipment and microphones and stuff was coming in the mail, like my HD PVR and stuff. So I ended up telling them. My dad thought that it was really, really cool that I was doing YouTube and stuff. He thought it was really awesome that I was doing it. He liked the fact that I could kind of put myself out there. He thought that it was a really cool thing. He thought that it was neat that I could present myself to the world in such a way, almost like TV in a weird way. If you think about it, YouTube, to me, I watch more YouTube videos than I do watch TV. You know what I mean? So he thought it was very cool. My mom, I don't know what she thought about it. She didn't really have much to say. She maybe just thought it was a nerdy gamer thing. I don't know what she thought about it. She doesn't even know my YouTube name. All right, because that's how much she cares. Apparently, I don't know, but she's a very busy woman, and it's not that she doesn't care. I guess it's just that I don't know, man. She doesn't even like. I don't know. She's never really been into anything that I really do. I don't know why. I wish that she was, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. My mom kind of was indifferent to it, and my dad thought that it was really super awesome. Next question from Furtherwin Wubsy. If you didn't blow out your shoulder, do you think that you would have started YouTube? Maybe eventually, but here's the thing. I'm not sure, to be honest with you guys. Maybe eventually I would have started, but it's uncertain. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. If you guys don't know the story, I blew out my shoulder in jiu-jitsu, and I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't even lift my arm, so that's when I started my YouTube channel. And honestly, if I didn't blow out my shoulder, I'm not sure, dude. I can't say if I would have started, to be honest with you guys, because blowing out my shoulder was what made me look more into YouTube and notice that I could actually be doing it. And had that not happened, I honestly don't know if I would have started. Maybe I wouldn't have, you know, to be honest. I think it's a 50-50 chance, man. Either if I would have started, it would have been a long time later. You know, it would have been like a year later if I even ever got around to starting, you know what I mean? So I think that it's definitely possible. I think that the chances are more likely that I would have started, but it's definitely not a sure thing. So I'm glad that I blew out my shoulder, actually, because it helped with a lot of things.
Secure the objective. Securing A.
Just drank some water. Water. It's JRod524. What's your favorite thing to do during summer, and have you ever got hurt doing it? And what do you do when you're down/sad? Well, during summer, my favorite thing to do is jiu-jitsu, obviously, and I like swimming a lot. Have I ever hurt myself swimming? No, I can't say that I have, besides getting pruny fingers, you know what I mean? Getting my fingers all wrinkly. What do I do when I'm down/sad? Well, sometimes I come on here and I talk to you guys. Sometimes I play Call of Duty. But for the most part, hanging out with my cousin Philip, or hanging out with friends just in general, hanging out with girls, always makes me feel a lot better. Hanging out with my dad, that stuff always makes me feel better. The main thing that I do, I guess, is either I'm in the mood, when I'm sad, I'm either in the mood to hang out with people or in the mood to just chill by myself and play Call of Duty. So Call of Duty or friends, those are the two things for me. Or jiu-jitsu, actually. Those are the things for me that make me feel better. Jiu-jitsu especially, going there, you really forget your troubles because you're so involved in it, you know? And yeah, the 419 Ninja, what do you think about the new patch? The new patch, to me, they try to make snipers more realistic. They tried, because people... Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to complain a little bit about people who say that snipers are overpowered. Are they overpowered because they're one-shot weapons? Possibly, okay? What I mean, I understand it's annoying to get killed by them, but the only people that complain are people that don't snipe 24/7. I snipe all the time, therefore I can see the differences in the snipers. When people say things like, oh, it's not even a big difference, I can barely tell. That's because you don't snipe all the time. If you snipe all the time, you could tell. For people who say, oh, well, I don't like getting one-shot killed. Yeah, nobody does, but the fact is, the sniper is a gun that shoots one bullet at a time. Of course, it's going to take one bullet to kill it. You can't spray and pray all the time. If you think that the snipers are overpowered, then how come the people that pull 200 plus gameplays are using SMGs? Doesn't that kind of mean that the SMGs are overpowered? You can't get 200 pluses with snipers, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not how it works. Guys, the snipers are one-shot kills because they can only shoot one bullet at a time. That's why they're one-shot kills. And if you want to make the snipers realistic, then make the map sizes realistic. The maps are too small for you guys to think that we can tactically snipe and lay down and camp snipe or whatever. You have to run around in quickscope. You have to do that, man, on these maps. And if you don't like getting one-shot kill, then why not take out LMGs, shotguns, and snipers of the game and have a flat map? You know what I mean? The only people that complain are people that are not looking at the big picture. Yeah, our snipers annoying. Yeah, our shotguns annoying. Is knifing annoying? Yeah, because it's one-hit kills. But fact of the matter is, guys with guns are always going to do a lot better than guys with sniper rifles. It's just how it works, you know what I mean? Are good snipers hard to beat? Sure. Doesn't mean that you should nerf them to the point where they take a lot more skill than a regular gun. That's all I'm going to say. Anybody who disagrees, I'm going to say this for a fact, you don't snipe 24/7, man. Can you do good with a sniper? Sure, but you're not going to be as good as you would be with an assault rifle. It's just how it is. Anybody that disagrees, every single sniper will agree with me, and every single person that doesn't snipe will disagree. But I've played both sides. I know that it's annoying to get sniped. I also know how hard it is to do that. Okay? So, yeah. Stick that in your Capri Sun box and drink it up. Alright? Yeah. Take that. Also, this is Loppy Pockets gameplay, so make sure you check out his channel and subscribe to him. Push him up by a couple subs. You know, he's at like 3,000, 180 and 6 or whatever, so push him up to 6,000. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I think he's at like 180-ish range, maybe. So push him up to 200. I don't know. Next one. Hariel Alani. Do you think COD Ghost will be good, or are you not going to buy it? I already pre-ordered it. As I said in the beginning of this video, I think that Battlefield 4 and Killzone 4 might kill it in terms of gameplay for me. So you're going to be seeing some Killzone 4 and Battlefield 4 on my channel, but hopefully, because it's going to be kind of newish engines and stuff, it's going to be new systems, hopefully it kind of revives the series, because I do love Call of Duty, but I also feel like they need to implement some changes, as in, they need to stop making it so noob-friendly, change the maps, get some variety in the maps. I think that the main thing for me, that will affect it is they need to have variety in the maps and no death streaks. If they have some variety in the maps as far as the sizes of the maps go, like small, big, medium, whatever, then that for me will already be a step in the right direction, because I like Black Ops 1 map sizes, where there were some small ones, some big ones, some medium ones, just like COD 4, just like World at War. World at War had the best maps in my opinion. The maps were just so good, I think. So detailed in my opinion, and they had the best maps, but MW2 also had some great maps. If they can make great maps, then where you can use any type of gun you want, because maps like, here's the thing, in the maps in Black Ops 2 and MW3, it seems like they made the maps to cater to SMG users, whereas before, any style gun could use it. You could use any type of gun on any map and do good as long as you knew the routes. And I wanted it to go back to that classic way. That's what I want, but I'm hoping that Ghost will be good. I think that it will be. Hopefully it's a step in the right direction, and that's all I can say about it, my brothers. Oh, another question from the 419 Ninja. What is your most feared childhood scary monster? Well, it's not a monster, my friend. You know what, I'll say this. I've always been scared of puppets. I don't really like puppets. They freak me out. Don't really care for them. So, yeah, one time my dad had a friend over, and my dad's friend was actually a puppeteer guy, and it's the big puppets, you know what I mean, where you, like, they move their mouth and stuff, like the big ones that are like 3 feet tall, and he put it in my room, scared the crap out of me when I was little, ran downstairs freaking out, and, yeah, I don't know, come on, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing with that puppet? But the other scary thing, also coincidentally done by my father, is when I was bad, quote unquote, and it was like when I wasn't serious bad, but it was kind of being grumpy or whatever. He would go in the garage and get this little box that he had cut a hole in, and in this little box, it was like a little 5-inch box. You open it up, and he had a hole in it, and he put some ketchup around the outside of the hole, and he would put his finger in the box, open up the box, and it looked like there was a dismembered thumb in the box, and that would scare me super bad. So he's like, Pat, you better do this. And I was like, no. And he's like, that's it, I'm getting in the box. I was like, no, please. Please, not the box. No, Daddy, no. And he'd bring out this box with his dismembered thumb in it. And I was like, ah. So that was one of my most feared things. Father, why would you do that to me? And I think the last question of the day is going to be Eli Walker. And he says, do you think Battlefield 4 will dominate Call of Duty Ghosts? Honestly, my friend, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm getting Killzone 4. I'm a huge fan of Killzone. I wish that I could play it more. I never got really super deep into it, but I've put in a good amount of hours into that game. I wonder if I have a day of gameplay yet on Killzone 3 in multiplayer. But either way, I've played it enough to know that I love Killzone 4. I've played Battlefield 3 enough to know that I love Battlefield. In terms of gameplay right now, I think that Killzone 3 and Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 3, both kill Black Ops 2 in terms of gameplay, in terms of overall fun that I can have with my friends. Will it dominate COD Ghosts? I think the gameplay is going to be more dynamic in Battlefield 4, but COD Ghosts is always going to be the go-to easy online multiplayer shooter, I think. And I don't think Battlefield 4 is going to dominate it this year. Different games, though. But anyways, I'm going to enjoy both. Love you. Subscribe if you're new. 300 likes. I am over and out.